Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel and Happy New Year. Today is December 31st, 2024. And as you're getting ready for the evening's festivities, I figured I'd give you a video to watch. So grab some popcorn, sit back, think about your night, and enjoy the show. As always, I really appreciate you being here. Please like this video, share it with your community. And if you like my content, consider subscribing. I'm over 30,000 subscribers. It feels amazing. I'm so blessed to have produced videos that all of you like. So thank you so much. And without further ado, welcome to part 7 of Sippin on Liberal Tears special New Year's Eve edition. And on with the show.
So I'm not trying to be blue MAGA, but honestly, voting for that man who is a rapist, is an abuser, is what that says to victims, what that says to women, what you think of them.
What do you think it says when someone sees what you look like? You go to grocery shop like that? I mean, wait a minute. Oh, we are starting out with a great one. Guess what, lady? You get one. Here we go. I hate that stupid. And you know what? I've gotten a couple comments that says, hey, I have a bull ring and I voted for Trump. Or my girlfriend is beautiful. She's conservative. She's based and she has a nose ring like that. Well, guess what? It's time to grow up and take that shit out. Looks fucking stupid. I know some of you don't like me using bad language. Some of you also said that I stopped the video too much to comment. Hey, look, I don't want to reproduce someone else's content without putting my own 2 cents. All the other big name YouTubers, content creators, especially in the genre that I'm in, do what I'm doing. All of them do. I'm not going to just post someone else's content, post this young lady speaking her mind and not say anything. I'll try to keep my stopping to a minimum, but it's going to happen, okay? Hey, you can't please everyone all the time, right? All right, let's see what else Miss Ma'am here has to say.
That's just so devastating. Yes, we can agree to disagree on some things, but we cannot agree to disagree on, like, the safety of the children in my life. Ever. But I still don't think it's over, and we'll still see some things to come. I'm also a little bit puckered about that, because to really get change, to really heal, man, you gotta feel, and sometimes it fucking hurts.
Is anybody else just like walking into the grocery store now looking at everybody like, oh, I bet you voted for Trump?
Yeah, I do that with a smile on my face.
Everywhere I go, to anyone at all. That's not true. It's all the white guys.
So if you're following me on my page, you know that I have been actively talking to my husband about ending our 17-year marriage.
Oh, what happened?
But the events of the past
week
have made me think that maybe that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
That this is the wrong time to go out there on my own with my kids, make myself a single mother. There's so much chaos and conflict and unknown out there that I shouldn't make any big moves. Being in my marriage is difficult and hard, and I'm very unhappy, but at least I know it. It's the devil that I know. But
you're going to get divorced over a 4-year presidential election when you have kids involved? Oh my God. The stupid is strong with this one. Holy cow.
Then a couple days after the election, I think I was watching a video, I think, where Trump was talking about dismantling the Department of Education. And I have 2 kids who have IEP, so I was emotional and upset about it. My husband had come home and he had asked me, what's wrong? And I told him nothing. I said, I'm fine, I'm just not feeling well. And then he walked off. And the reason why I didn't tell him about what I was really feeling is because I know that my husband is not a person that I would talk to about my emotions and feelings, because it's not safe. It would have turned into an argument about politics, or about how a woman shouldn't be president, or about conservative and libertarian and Joe Rogan and all this other shit. And my feelings would be cast aside, not meaningful or important. And that made me realize that my instinct was correct.
Being a woman in America is having a sitting member of Congress attack and body shame you publicly when you are 19 years old, and then having Donald Trump nominate him to be the Attorney General of the United States.
Oh, come on. Nobody insulted you and called you names. You're just trying to get attention online. You know what? I'm not going to say anything about the way you look. I'm going to be nice. But I will say that of all the physical problems that people have, maybe they're ugly, maybe one eye's lower than the other, or maybe, you know, one arm is shorter, or maybe they walk with a limp, or any of this stuff, right? Maybe their skin is like freckled everywhere and they hate it, or maybe they're too tan or they're too pale or whatever. Being overweight is literally, maybe they're short, maybe they're tall, but being overweight is literally the only thing that you can change. You can change that. And I'm talking to myself too. I need to lose a couple pounds myself. I like tacos. I mean,
That's what I'm going through today.
A very nice woman just walked by me wearing a red beanie, and she smiled and waved, and I waved back, and then I thought, are you one of them?
How can you be a mother and vote for Donald Trump and not think about what's going to happen to those poor kids that are about to lose their public education? I wake up literally sick every morning thinking about all these kids that are going to lose their right to services, special needs supports, IEPs, source rooms. So frustrated for our queer students and our female students and our black and brown students. I'm frustrated for our teachers. I'm frustrated of what they're going to have to be dealing with after January. I'm frustrated for all of it, and I don't understand how you can be a mother and have your own child at home like I do and not be worried sick about those babies. Some of y'all want to call me a fearmonger for bringing up basically worst case scenarios of the Donald Trump presidency and how that's going to affect our kids, but I'm not making any of
see, I'm not going to call you a fearmonger or anything like that. I'm just going to say that you're very highly confused on what the game plan is. You don't understand any of it, but the problem is you think you do, but you don't. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop watching MSNBC. They hate America. The View hates America. Hey, Senator John Fetterman said, and I quote, "If you are against the president, you are against the country." Period.
this shit up, though. Donald Trump is giving press conferences and spelling out exactly what he's going to do to the public school system and exactly what he has in store for our kids. And you guys are just simply choosing to not believe him. You voted for this guy.
No, I believe him.
You voted for him. And now he's going to dismantle the Department of Education.
Good.
He's going to ruin our schools from the inside out. He's going to rip public funding for public schools away from our kids. And all some of y'all want to do is argue with me about whether or not that's going to happen. Why does that make any sense? You would rather spend your time arguing with me about what your dear leader has said out of his own mouth than spend that time sitting down thinking for 1 second about the children that are going to be affected by his awful policies.
And you don't sit down and think for 1 second that maybe you're confused and you don't understand because you're looking through a glasses of hate. You hate Donald Trump. Therefore, no matter what he says and does, you look for the negative in it. You're very confused about the plan for the Department of Education. Nobody's funding is being cut. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Do better. You're doing the wrong research. Because I'm sure you're going to say you're doing all this research, but you're doing the wrong research, okay?
Do you think any kid that comes to school starving and is now going to leave school starving because you don't want to feed them, and is certainly not going to graduate high school because they are not getting the services they need to do so, do you think that child gives a damn whether or not you've saved them from transness and woke ideology? Do you think the queer kid that just got assaulted in the bathroom by a bunch of Trump-loving 8th graders is going to care, is going to thank you when you pull half the books out of their library and tell them what they can and cannot read? Some of y'all's priorities are so fucked up. I guess when you can watch Tom Homan, who's about to be the border czar, talk about how he can deport entire families with a straight face, and you can sit there and agree with him without feeling anything, without having it rip you apart at all from the inside out.
100%.
I guess I shouldn't expect much from somebody that lacks that much empathy. Why should I think you give a shit about educating a child that you're okay with ripping their family apart and sending them away?
Wow.
Have you come across that video yet where the 20-some-year-old woman is crying because her grandma and her mom have cut her off because she voted for Trump? Imagine being so ignorant and not knowing how progressive your mom or your grandma are. The two people that have been around for decades longer than you, they have experienced life more than you. They have probably experienced the opportunity to get a credit card for the first time, or maybe buy a car themselves for the first time, or get a checking account for the first time without their husband's consent. And, and you're surprised that they cut you off because you voted for Donald Trump? Do you talk to your family on a regular basis, or is this just you decided to call them and gloat that Trump won and that you voted for him, and they're like, nah, you're cut off? Have you?
To the people who are telling me I'm fucking delusional for having any hope about this at all, honestly, I feel sad for you. I have to have hope because this is ridiculous.
Hope for what?
I don't understand how he could have won. If he did really win, what the fuck?
It's called a landslide.
I continue to have hope for a better future because I have to. And if you want to continue to not have hope and not fight, then you're doing exactly what they fucking want you to do, which is give up.
You know what? We could get a black female president for 2 months, right? Could Joe Biden drop out and make Kamala president? What would be the problem with that? What would happen?
The hell would that do? That is the okay. Leave me a comment down there if you think that this right here is the dumbest idea you've heard thus far. This, Miss Ma'am, has got to be the most idiotic, ridiculous idea that I've ever heard any of you guys say. This is absurd, and you are a child for thinking this. What would that do? Oh, Jesus Christ. These people are so hell-bent on identity politics. I just want a good country for my kid to grow up in. I just want cheap groceries, cheap gas, and mean tweets. Let's go. Idiots.
Happen? Somebody tell me. Because America is over. I think we all understand that.
Is that a magic eraser? It's not going to erase that.
So could Joe Biden drop out? And for just 2 sweet months, we have Kamala Harris as our president?
Ladies, please tell me what that is. I'm sure it's like a facial routine, something, but it looks like she's trying to use a magic eraser on her unfortunate situation. And I don't know if you knew this, ma'am, but magic erasers don't turn back the hands of time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, 2025 is going to be crazy. Hey, look, think about this, okay? As you're toasting at midnight tonight, I want you to think about this. The 4 years hasn't even started yet. Welcome to the new America.
What do you think? Tell me. Experts. Because I'm going to primary sources because this is definitely something I don't know about. Pros, cons, thoughts. You think they're going to do it? What else are they going to do? I got a little bit of time.
No.
I made a video in July when I was like, listen, I hope after the the Supreme Court decision, I said I hope Joe Biden used that, basically immunity clause thingy to try to save the country, even if it meant kind of violating the Constitution, because, the president is given that absolute immunity.
Post-election thoughts. I've officially reached a point of anger, and I'm not an angry person, so I'm just trying to channel it. The first one being, this country does not deserve Kamala Harris. That woman should go live her best life wherever she wants, doing whatever she wants, because we don't deserve her at this point. The only people that delivered this election were Black women, and we failed them. And it's just heartbreaking, and we've got to do whatever we can to support them and support our people through these next 4 years. Another one is, these people have to live in their own skin, as in JD Vance and Donald Trump have to be JD Vance and Donald Trump. And that is not a punishment I would wish upon anybody except those two individuals. So I'm just really grateful that I am who I am and that I'm on the side of love and hope and joy and progress. This morning I woke up and decided I needed to take a shower, and so I finally did that, and I
probably so.
did my skincare for the first time in a couple days, and this is very embarrassing, but I brushed my teeth for the first time since Tuesday night.
You've seen Kamala's most recent email. The first line in the email: I started out as a prosecutor. Girl, we know! Throughout my career, I have seen people at some of the worst times in their lives. People who had suffered great harm and great pain and yet found within themselves the strength to fight for justice, for themselves and for others. Their courage served as an inspiration to me, and I hope it will serve as an inspiration to you. You see, the light of America's promise will burn bright as long as we keep fighting. This fight for freedom, for opportunity, for fairness, and the dignity of all people is not one I intend to give up. I am asking for you not to either. My soul needed that! Now, as we know, Kamala, her team, AOC, people have been quite cryptic this past week. Many of us struggling to keep hope that DJT will be prosecuted. Not to mention all of the cabinet appointees. Yeah, none of this has been making sense. And it is in my opinion that Kamala will bring justice for us all to that White House. Now, how soon will she be able to do all of this? Because let's be real, this is layers and layers and layers deep. But I am hopeful it will happen.
This was just posted. Girl, you crazy. What's wrong with you? Do you have the internet? I mean, obviously you do.
It should come as no surprise to you at this point that I am not interested in any way, shape, or form of being attached, connected to, friends with, whatever you want to call it, with anyone. I don't care if we have history together, even if it's good history together. I don't care to be friends with anyone that was a Trump voter, or that is a MAGA sympathizer, a far-right enabler, or that decided to sit this one out. Sorry, not sorry. We can't be friends anymore. If you've been following me along this whole time, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no. What am I ever going to do? Oh crap. You don't want to be my friend? How am I going to tell my mom? Idiot.
You figured out that inevitably it might come to this. And here we are. I can't in good conscience align myself with someone that willingly aligns themselves with a dictator, a fascist, a racist, a sexist, a misogynist, a bigot, a criminal. And that shamefully is just a small percentage of the long list that I could come up with if I kept going. But let's take DT out of the equation because it goes even further than that. I can't in good conscience align myself with someone or someone's that align themselves with others that think this kind of language and this kind of treatment of others is okay. Just make my sandwich. Settle down, sir. You will be fine. Crybaby. Put your mask back on and STFU. Shave your head so you can stand out. All I see is a spiteful woman who didn't get her way. And this is from a woman. You're just mad because I didn't vote for a camel, fill in the blank.
Okay, this message is for the Trump supporters in the comment section. Not just mine, but any comment section that you've been asked to stay out of. And it's not even stay out of it. It's just that we're done with you. I don't want to fight with you. It's too late for that. I don't care about your opinions. I never have. I don't want to hear your bullshit anymore. The lies you guys spew, the reasonings you guys give. Like, we don't give a fuck. Just go make your own little community together where you guys can all praise.
I don't think she understands that it's 70% of the country. You, Miss Ma'am, are in the tiny, small community. We are the majority. We're in charge. And, the 4 years hasn't even started yet. Buckle up, sunshine.
Your cult leader daddy and leave us the fuck alone. Don't come to us when you need anything. Don't ask us, what do you mean, what is the tariff? What do you mean, what is Project 2025? You're on your own. Like, that means you're on your own. On social media, in real life, in your churches, wherever the fuck you guys gather. We're done with you. Fuck off.
Merry Christmas, Hunter Biden. Your dad gave you a pardon. Merry Christmas. I mean, I'm happy for you. I really am, because the guy coming in is probably going to pardon a lot of people that did a lot worse things than you did. Talking about your laptop.
Yeah, not even close.
He's got to be mad. He's got to be mad. And that's fine. I'm fine with him being mad. What else do you think they have up their sleeves in the next, couple of months?
It's amazing how smug you can be when you just lost to a landslide, to a convicted felon. Your candidate was so bad that a 34-time convicted felon beat her in a landslide. But you're smug? Okay, Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell, like the golden years, maybe.
I don't know. Let's see what else they have. But Hunter, Merry Christmas. Your dad loves you. You didn't, I don't know, try to subvert an election. You didn't try to hold an insurrection. None of that stuff. I'm sure those people are going to be pardon. But it just made me a little happy. I mean, sure, whatever. He did some stuff. He made some mistakes. He was a kid. I mean, like in his 40s or 50s, but whatever. Have a great night. Bye.
What the fuck is this? What the? Hold on a second. There's a whole lot to unpack here. Okay, wait. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Oh my God. Okay. Number one, you get one. Number two, did you have freckles tattooed all over your face? Because it looks like you got blasted with a poop. And then I don't know what's going on, like with the I got bushy eyebrows, but like that's I'm so confused. I just like, how do you go to the store real quick, or like the bank, or like what if you have a doctor's appointment, or like What if it's your grandma's birthday? You go like that? Oh my God, dude. And I don't even know what it sounds like. Or, you know what? Hey, we don't have to respect pronouns anymore. This is a dude. What you gonna do about it? There, Luna Hathaway. Get mad. Fucking give a fuck. Oh my God, dude. I don't want to push play. Are you ready? Breathe. It's gonna be okay. Oh, this is gonna be awful. All right, here we go.
Do you want to know what the best part about being a transgender woman is? It's knowing that you're the hottest girl in the room. This is definitely the best part. Sorry, cis girls.
As a guy who frequents some facial hair, I have never, not one time, thought about coloring it, especially not highlighter yellow. I mean, okay, wait. Oh my God.
You cannot be goth or punk and conservative. Granted, you can be alternative and conservative, but then you're only alternative within your own ranks. You're just cosplaying. Being a goth and being a punk is not about the clothes. It is about your ideologies and who you are as a person here and here. And if here and here are blinded and blocked by Zionism, by nationalism, by conservatism.
This dude wants you to listen to his wisdom, but he doesn't even know what side his own heart's on. He pointed to the correct side. Then he said, oh, no, that's wrong. It's over here. No. I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Then you're just that, blind. And some goth conservatives or punk conservatives, what the fuck is even that, will come and say, well, I listen to the music though. Do you? Because this is how we have people listening to Rage Against the Machine and System of a Down and then voting for Trump. And if you're sitting there wearing all black, listening to your Bauhaus going, wait, but I voted for Trump and I'm goth. No, congratulations on being the very last true poser. With as watered down as the scenes have become with the pervasiveness of infiltrators here on the internet, how does it feel to be, again, the last true poser?
All right, this last one I recorded a couple weeks ago before I shaved part of my beard, right? I'm wearing a different shirt. I didn't want you to get confused, but quite honestly, I was going to record this one again. But I got to be real with you. I flat out did not want to watch it again. So that's it. Here we go. And what do we have? What do we have? What do we have here? Oh, come on, dude. And I do mean dude. Oh my God, you got a hairy belly button. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, that's so nasty. All this shit, but you couldn't shave the belly button, huh? You did all that. But, oh, God damn. That poor cat. What the fuck, man? Horrible tattoo, by the way. Whoever your tattoo artist is, you should kill him. Oh my God, dude. I don't know if I can get through this. Just like, I thought the other video, like I was sick to my stomach, but this shit, like, I might have to call an ambulance for myself. God damn, man. I really am trying to entertain you guys. Look what I'm putting myself through for you. Okay, all right. You know what? Let's see what this individual. You know what? I don't have to be nice. Let's see what this dude. I just noticed you have chest hair too. I gotta get through this. Just hit play.
If you're queer and your family voted for Trump like mine did, hi, hello, I'm your mother now. Just checking in. Have you drank water today? Did you eat? Did you take your meds? Did you breathe? Are you breathing?
Oh, goddamn. You're making me not want to breathe anymore. Like, how do you go to the grocery store real quick to get something? Like, what the fuck, man? Yo, this right here is going to be on my thumbnail. It's got to be. This is the top left corner of my thumbnail right here. Oh, this is awful, man.
You gotta breathe in your belly, babe. Let's take a breath together, okay?
Let's not.
Ready?
Let's not do anything together.
Nose. Hold. Exhale through the mouth. Let your breath ground you. You are alive, babes, and I love you so much. If you're
Oh, God. What the fuck, man? You did that to yourself on purpose? I mean, look, for real. I know gay people who fucking hate this shit. I got a friend. He been gay for a long ass time. Like 40, maybe even 50 years. He fucking hates this trans shit. I am so happy that this is over. I am so happy that we don't have to play into their delusional games anymore. You want to identify as a toaster strudel? You go right ahead. But I am not going to join your delusion. Hey, I generally say about the gay issue is I don't really care. I don't care what you do as long as it doesn't affect me or my family. I don't mind gay people getting married. That means nothing to me. Hey, have at it. Have a good time. Leave me alone. But I always say, if you want me to take my kid to a drag show, you've lost your mind. This is in the same category as taking my kid to a drag show. Like, I don't want to take my kid out somewhere and see this and then have to explain this on the drive home. Like, keep that shit to yourself. Hey, look, I'm not shitting on your lifestyle. Look, just keep it to yourself, though. God damn. This is... What the fuck, man? That poor cat. Jesus, man. Horrible tattoo. For real. Your tattoo artist is I don't know where you live, what you call it, but we call that a scratcher. No, you don't want that. No. God damn, man. Wow. Well, that was weird. These people are goofy, man. It's not just me, right? Like, none of us are like that. I mean, they're both wearing dog collars. This guy's got a fluorescent beard. His girlfriend looks like she's maybe 15. That's creepy as shit. These people have lost their minds. Well, thank you for watching once again. As always, I really appreciate you watching till the end. I'm above 30,000 subscribers. Let's keep going. Let's see how much I can get, Let's see how big I can make this. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Please like this video, share it with your community. And if you've watched a couple of my videos and you like my content, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Like I said, also at the beginning of the video, Happy New Year's Eve. It's December 31st right now. I'm about to go get my evening started. You are too. Have a safe and fun night, and don't get arrested. Easy. See you next year. Peace.